So, what a weekend. I predicted Tyson Fury would stop Deontay Wilder in the 10th round, as you know. Uh, but I was wrong. I lost money. It was the 11th round, but what a fight. I don't think, well, I suppose we could have predicted it. One of the most fearsome punchers the the heavyweight division has ever seen. In history, probably. 41 41 knockouts from 44 fights now is still really impressive. And in that fourth round, boy, did he have Tyson Fury wobbling. But Fury just seems to have such brilliant powers of recovery, didn't he? You know, he was up and ready to fight again. And as the fight went on, you could see that although he was still dangerous, Deontay was tiring and tiring. It's just a shame that at the end of that, you know, there are two warriors, two real warriors. You know, Deontay wanted to go out on his shield, and he certainly did that. And it's a shame that he couldn't find it in himself to shake hands at the end of it, because they both deserve enormous respect. And I think in the cold light of day, one day he'll realise that there was no cheating in that second fight, and there definitely wasn't any cheating last night. And despite the efforts that he put in, coming out, jabbing to the body early on, obviously having a game plan, he just came up against not just a very good, but I think a great champion who's right up with the best throughout history. So yeah, I honestly think Tyson Fury is number one. I think, although it'd be a great fight with Usyk, I think his weight and his height and his just general size, combined with his ability to fight both orthodox and southpaw, would be too much for even Usyk. So it'll be interesting to see when that one does take place. So the rest of the weekend, what did we have? We had on the Fury bill, we had Frank Sanchez really sort of outclassing Effie Ajagba, and knocked him down once, and was it the 7th round, knocked him down, and then unanimous points decision, and no one could argue with it. But he's moving up the rankings, Frank Sanchez, and Ajagba, he's not finished. He's a young man. He can come back, regroup, learn from that, and two heavyweights to watch out for. Then we had Robert Alanis over was it Adam Col? Am I saying it right? Kolnacki. Yeah, he got stopped because of the low blows, but Alanius was way ahead in that fight anyway. Just too good for him, I think. But yeah, shame it was stopped because of a disqualification. And Jared Big Baby Anderson, he stopped Vladimir Teleskin in the second round. Short but sweet. And again, these heavyweights on show on that bill, it just goes to show how rich that division is in talent. Back in England, we had Liam Smith. He got cut in the first round, but stopped Anthony Fowler, put him down twice, and then in the eighth, it was the 5th round, he put him down. In the 8th round, and obviously second time it was stopped. So yeah, Liam Smith looking a good prospect there. We had Troy Williamson knocking out Ted Cheeseman in the 10th round, and so Troy Williamson is now the new British super welterweight champion. And finally, a little note for Shannon Courtney, who's my I follow her career. She's got such a baby face, but seems such a nice person as well. And she lost her title because she was £2 overweight, allegedly because it was the week of her period, and apparently women gain weight. I didn't know that, but why should I be an expert on periods? But yeah, so she got on the scales, couldn't get down. She had 2 hours to lose the £2, which she couldn't do, and so lost her title on the scales. And then, really, Jamie Mitchell really outworked her. But I'll say this: I expect to see Shannon Courtenay back for a rematch with Jamie Mitchell. Don't know if it'll be the next fight or after Mitchell's made a defence. But yeah, WBA Women's Bantamweight champion Mitchell now, and yeah, I think Shannon Courtenay has got the ability to beat her. Just got to up her game a bit. Probably a little bit fed up losing the title before she got in that ring, but she was certainly outworked. So that's really, there was a lot more fights, but that's really the fights that stood out for me at the weekend. Let me know what you think of Fury Wilder. Let me know where you think Fury ranks in the all-time list of top heavyweights. Thanks for watching. Throw me a subscribe and speak to you soon.